You ready? Are you all?
Yep, I think so.
You sure?
Yeah, it's
Feel a little
Saturday.
discombobulated.
Yeah, I really am today, to be honest. I am fine. It's just because I've been like, I've literally, when you stare at something for so long that when you look away from it, you just think, what am I doing? Like, who am I? Am I a person? Because I've been trying to get to the point where I can villager hunt on my second island, but the beginning is just so fucking tedious. It is the worst thing when you've already played through it once. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
To have to go through it again. So it's all I've been doing all day. So discombobulated is the right word, but I am
Okay.
actually fine.
Okay. All right.
Promise.
That's done. Okay. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Bells. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by the amazing, the wonderful Holly. What's up, Holly?
Olé, hi.
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 I had something on the tip of my tongue that I was going to ask you, and I totally lost it. That quick. Holy crap.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Okay, anyway. Oh, no, that's what it was.
What?
So last week, we did the podcast thing, and
Yes.
it seems like it went over very well. People are very happy to have the audio version. So again,
Yes.
just want to remind people that, like, if you haven't got the chance to, or you don't have the time to watch the video version, you can easily just go listen to the audio version. It's available
Yeah.
Spotify, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and pretty much anywhere that major things. And I'm working on one more thing, and hopefully if that happens, that will be awesome. So we're working on something else
Oh.
too.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
anyway, that said, you have a topic for us today?
I do. I feel like I do a lot of these like debate and like, oh, but what if? I feel like I do a lot of those topics. So I wanted to kind of stray from that today. So I want to know what your absolute favorite island has been so far. And it can either be because you did a tour of it, because you went there to get items, or a dream address, or anything.
I mean, I have a couple that I think are really
That's cool.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I think the one that's probably the pinnacle of island tours for me was the Disneyland one.
Oh my gosh.
That one that I did, the guy's name is Ron that has it. It's ACNH_Disneyland on Instagram is how I found him. Unfreaking real. Like,
Yeah.
it was unbelievable. The quality is, and he's constantly changing it up and adding stuff, and he's got a whole Frozen section now. And
Yeah. Oh my god, I love it.
and he does have his dream address up, so you can go check out his island and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Unreal, man. It is so good. One of my favorites. That is probably my favorite that I've been to.
I have to say, like from what I saw, the use of items was like unrivaled. Like
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone use items the way that they use those items.
And if you've ever been to either the Magic Kingdom or Disneyland,
Yeah.
man, you go there and you go, holy cow, this guy crushed it.
Yeah.
So he did a spectacular job.
Yeah.
What about
That's
you?
awesome.
What about you?
So there are a few for me, to be honest, and it's going to be a little difficult for me to say the name because it is a Japanese name, and I don't have a translation for it. But what I will do, I will comment on this video with the dream address, and it is basically an island that is so elegant. It's set in winter, and you've got Christmas trees everywhere, but like the white Christmas trees. You've got like organs in front of the museum to make the museum look like this big castle. And it's just one of those islands that I feel like we see so much color, but it was nice to kind of see this really washed out, like monotone kind of island. I feel like we don't always see many of those. I've also been to one that is based and themed around, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Near Automata. Is that how you pronounce that?
Oh, Near Automata.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a tomato. But that's really, really good as well. It's very, very clinical. I'm really enjoying these like non-colorful islands, ones that are just so obscure that I'm just like how did you think of this? But yeah, I'm really, really loving those. But I just wanted to see
the one. Here's one that I think, if I don't even know if she has a dream address up, but Emily.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Potato, whatever it is, but I don't know.
Potato,
tater tot, whatever.
Yeah.
But Emily, her town is called Windover.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I did pictures in her town. Listen, man. Emily to me is probably one of the premier decorators / designers in the game.
Yeah.
When I do builds, a lot of times when chat is going, I'll ask a question, and I'm looking to get a gauge on what chat says, but I always kind of, if it's back and forth and it's 50-50, I look for what Emily says, and then I go like, and even without like, when I come up with a design and I lay it out there, I'm always kind of looking and leaning to Emily, because I'm so inspired by what she does.
Yeah.
And I think that like she is so good that for me personally, I just feel like when she gives me the thumbs up, I feel like, okay, I did it. I nailed it.
Yeah, because you've got the reassurance of someone that like knows what they're doing. They've done it time and time again, and they've proved they can do it time and time again. Definitely. There was another one that I visited that was again a Japanese dream address, but it is called, a rough translation is Fairy Labyrinth. And if you guys enjoy really pink, pastel, purple, magical worlds, like this island, I'm not even joking, has the path, but in a pink and purple cloud type design. It is stunning. I'm not much of a pink and purple girl, but I can completely appreciate this kind of like Sailor Moon magical fairy vibe. It is so good. And again, I will comment on this video with the codes that I'm on about.
One of these days you'll just come prepared.
I know it's hard because they're Japanese names. So
I'm like, whatever, man. Go find the stuff yourself. I found it. You go find it.
Just you lot watching this, just go find it. You'll find something or other.
Yeah, I think with the Japanese ones, they do such a spectacular job. I went to one that was urban, and it was a Japanese gentleman, male or female. I don't know who it was because I don't know who they were. They went to their island. I was like, holy cow, they're really, really good.
Yeah, and I think as well, like, I find the islands that I tend to like more, because the problem is with some of these really intricate designs, you just can't walk about anywhere. I started touring, not on stream or anything, just in general, one of these Japanese dream addresses. I just could not get round anything. Like, and also because some of the stuff was behind buildings, I couldn't even try to like work out the path. So I'm finding that I'd rather a less like cluttered island and be able to get round it really freely and have like very obvious paths and things like that. Because I think we've mentioned this before, but like cluttered and lots of items doesn't always mean that it's good. If anything, it could make it really like, sometimes I look at certain islands and I think, or like pictures of them, and I'm like, but that item would never be there. But because it's the same kind of, woody tones, like you've put that there, but that doesn't really make sense there, I think that quite a lot actually. So it's nice to, when you have islands that stand out.
That is something that I feel like is very true with islands. Is like, if you just throw like a water jug out there, it doesn't necessarily mean it looks good. To me, it's out of place. Like I get okay, it's the color. You're going for the color vibe, but like.
And like same woody tones, like
it doesn't make sense to me. But like when I do my outsides, I go, okay, I like this, but does it make sense over here?
Well, exactly. Like, is it functional? Is it mostly functional? That's what I'm always thinking of. And like I went to one the other day, and it was just like a random one, and it was just like they'd created like a surf shop, and it looked really, really cool, like surfboards outside, and then they had one of the like fortune cookies like things next to it, and I was like, that, like, I don't know. It just didn't really make sense to me because I was like, that's. But it fit well with the like woody tones and everything, but it just didn't make sense. Like when you actually take a step back and look, it's just like that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you got any more, or is that it?
No, I think, to be honest, I've seen so many really amazing ones, but they're the ones that stand out to me for sure.
Cool. By the way, if you have an island that you think is really good and you would like us to check it out or do whatever, like I do Dream Suite roasts. So if you want me to roast your island, you could put it down in the comment. Just drop the code down in the comments below, and I'll come along and I'll grab it. Or if you just want to share it with people and you don't want me to roast, just put in there, Bobby, don't roast.
Yeah, just do not roast.
Yeah, don't roast. But seriously, leave your dream addresses down below and let people experience them. So
yeah, why not?
Exactly, why not? Remember, if you want to check out these videos, Monday, Wednesday, Holly's channel, Tuesday, Thursday, my channel, Monday through Thursday is on podcast format. That is all. Peace out, Preston.